Welcome back to 3Ps in a Podcast. Hello?
Hey, what's up?
We're back, guys.
Today you're joined by Rebecca Bojorquez, your host.
Damien Favela.
And Carlos Qued.
Today we're going to be talking about social media trends and their impact on our teen culture. So we went around and interviewed people from different generations to see their perspective on how teen culture is affected by social media.
I really liked when we interviewed Mr. Almeida. He's a high school teacher from New Mexico. And I really liked how he was talking about how, he sees how the youth is affected because he's a teacher. He teaches teenagers history, and he really gets to see their everyday lives and dive into it more than other people can. And it was really cool to see how he said everyone is affected by social media. It's not just teenagers. He also gets affected by it. But the key point that he listed was that the kids are they don't have as much experience or as much knowledge and that adults do, so they take in more information from other sources such as social media or the internet, whereas adults, they already have a lot of that experience and a lot of that knowledge. They don't yearn for it like we do, because we're always trying to learn, we're always taking stuff in.
Carlos and I interviewed a substitute teacher. His name is Mark, and he added how social media does affect us a lot because we make our world revolve around it. As to when he was growing up, their world didn't revolve around it. It was just something on the side, oh, it's so cool to have social media. But now it's if you don't have social media, you kind of feel left out, or you feel like you're uncool because you don't understand certain trends, because all we talk about certain brain rot definitions.
Yeah,
in a way.
And then I guess more on a personal note, recently I deleted Instagram. And because I felt like I was spending too much time on it, it was taking away time that I needed to focus on work. I guess that just really took it away. I don't know, whenever I deleted it, I felt very left out when it came to other people talking about TikTok challenges, trends and such. There's always something new. Whenever they talked about it in my friend group, they were always just they said this new challenge, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I didn't understand it because I didn't have social media at the time. So I just felt left out, and it made me really want to download it again. I was fighting the urge, but I really wanted to know more about what was happening. You can't really unless you have the social media.
Mm-hmm. I relate to that because when I had only Instagram and not TikTok, it was really hard because trends appear first on TikTok before they do on Instagram. A lot of the time I was trying to constantly catch up in a way, even though it's just a silly little trend, but I feel like we based our world around it. Also, did you guys hear about the TikTok ban?
Yes.
Oh my god, it was so bad.
Yeah, it's the whole world went dark for a second.
And it was only on for 12 hours. 12 hours is crazy. The fact that our generation cannot stand 12 hours without an app, it's crazy.
It says a lot.
Yeah,
it does.
It's it really is a contrast between Carlos and how he deleted it because he wanted to, versus the other side how they were stuck without it because they and that's TikTok was their whole world. When they couldn't have it, or obviously having relapses, they kept on clicking on the app. They were trying to get it, but it wouldn't open.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It affected my friend especially. I think he posted on his Instagram RIP TikTok and did a whole memorial page on it. He kind of really exaggerated it, which was really funny, but it said a lot.
Just how obsessed our generation is with the app.
It shows you the huge influence it has on us, where it opposed to where we have it and then when we don't.
Mm-hmm. And sadly, most of it is negative impact rather than positive. Even though we should be using something created for good instead of negatively, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no doubt though there are some positive. I mean, obviously, it brings people together.
Well, if you've been with us this far, thank you so much for listening, Ps. We were 3Ps in a Podcast, and we appreciate you. Bye.
Bye.